The content of this video will present a cultural and cultural profile of the Bosnian Herzegovinian Croats in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Book by Noel Malcolm, Bosnia, A Short History, remains the best work on history of that contested land in English, unfortunately, since this book has a few significant virtues and, alas, numerous faults. More about Malcolm's book can be seen in this video, which contains a critical review of Malcolm's history of Bosnia. The following wording is mainly from the scientific paper of Jaja from 2012, published in Croatian Studies Review, in English, and it is available here. Also, it is supplemented by texts based on numerous articles and books in Croatian, Serbian, Bosnian, English, and German. We will call Bosnia and Herzegovina by the shorter name, Bosnia.
We will provide a synthetic account of the history and culture of the Croats in modern-day Bosnia and Herzegovina. The main aim of the video is the historical reconstruction of the genesis of the Croats in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Its starting point can be found in the early Middle Ages, to which the history of the majority of modern European nations stands in continuity. It will further follow the history and culture of the Croats in Bosnia and Herzegovina through the Ottoman period, their positioning towards modern national movements in the 19th century and the ideologies of the 20th century. We will use historical periods in a way it is shown on the screen. Illyrian period, until the creation of the Croatian and Serbian people in Southeast Europe in the 7th century. Medieval Bosnia and Huum, until the mid-15th century. Bosnian Catholics in the Ottoman-Islamic confessional paradigm, until the 19th century. Bosnian Croats and modern national movements in the 19th century until 1918. Bosnian Croats and the ideologies of the 20th century, which we can divide in the following subchapters: in Yugoslav Kingdom from 1918 until 1941, during the Second World War from 1941 until 1945, in Socialist Yugoslavia from 1945 until 1991, during the breakup of Yugoslavia from 1991 until 1995, and in Dayton, Bosnia and Herzegovina from 1995 until nowadays.
There are few cultural assets we need to have in mind to be able to intellectually move through the cultural history of Bosnia. We can see these assets on this figure. Ancient Bosnian culture in the form of tombstones. Religions in Bosnia: Catholic Church, Bosnian Church, Orthodox Church, Judaism, Islam and Communism. Scripts in Bosnia: Latin, Western Cyrillic or Croatian Cyrillic, Glagolitic and Arabic script. Language types in literature: Latin language, Croatian redaction of Old Church Slavonic, Serbian redaction of Old Church Slavonic, Croatian literature in vernacular, Islamic literature in Arabic language, Islamic literature in Slavic language. Dialectal language distribution: Western Shtokavian, Shakavian, and Eastern Shtokavian. In this figure we can see the Croatian language system as a whole, so, not only in Bosnia. We should have in mind that Croatian has 3 dialects and 4 language types in vernacular literature based on these dialects, in the beginning, based on Old Church Slavonic, and also with the influence of Latin on grammaticology. Dominant language types in Bosnia were Latin, Croatian redaction of Old Church Slavonic, and Croatian vernacular literature in West Shtokavian. What is still debatable is whether Bosnian pre-Ottoman literary culture in Church Slavonic is a part of Croatian heritage, or does it possess enough characteristic features to be considered a separate recension, Bosnian, different from Croatian, Serbian, Bulgarian, or Russian redactions. Serbian philologists try, constantly, to ascribe that literary corpus, from the 12th to the 15th centuries, to the Serbian literary canon, an effort that has virtually no substantiation in the language type and cultural physiognomy. In this figure we can see the Serbian dialectal language system. It has two dialects, as the two dialectal areas, Eastern Shtokavian and Tolak. There is high mutual intelligibility between Serbian East Shtokavian and Croatian West Shtokavian dialect. But Serbian literature in vernacular appeared in the 19th century, and Serbian literature until then is not intelligible to the Croatian reader, and not even to the modern Serbian reader. Also, Serbian culture was, in comparison to Croatian culture, only marginally in touch with the Latin language. Regarding scripts, Croats used Western Cyrillic script, Serbs used Serbian Cyrillic script. Along with Cyrillic script, Croats in general used Glagolitic script and Latin script.